Hey everybody, the Reswirl here, and welcome back to more of Stygian Reign of the Old Ones. Okay, right, as you can see in the bottom right, I've been having a bit of a smoke, just to recover some of my sanity, as little as it may be. What can I say with you? Story of the old eel? No. Wait, can I buy a drink? I don't care about that, I need a drink. I can buy shit. Toilet paper? Is that not what I already have? Marino Rossi, the mealy-mouthed manager of Old Eel House, has clearly valued this publication no more than something whose purpose is to remove fecal matter from one's buttocks. You could actually just say it's only good for wiping your ass with, but I mean, whatever. Do I not already have that though? Oh no, I don't. Wait, no, that's not what I was looking for. I could have sworn I did. Yeah, like the folk tales. Maybe they're different? That's Little Women. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. King Spot folk tales. Stanley Fredkin's retelling of King Spot's legends. Spooky. Was once the proud work of Stanley Fredkin, the folklorist. So I already have it. Oh, cool. Yeah, I need that for the House of Spectres, or before going to the House of Spectres. Mostly because it contains a bunch of stuff that you need. Like answers to questions you get asked. What can I buy? Yes, canned beans. That's just regular old alcohol. I think I might buy some of this. I have 920 cigs. Could probably do with getting 10. Yeah. I would rather be pissed off me tits. Peckerman dried of dried uncooked wheat. We only have 5 rations. Wait, what? 196? I thought. Oh, I read the wrong thing. Put 5 of them back. 95. And I'll buy. Yeah. Sure. That'll do. Getting money back's really not that hard. You just have to sell stuff. Cool. So I didn't need to get the folk thing. I also like how I can barely see my character's eyes. Are they even open? Maybe I'm just crazy. I'm so crazy that I don't have an iris or a pupil. Where was it? There it is. Have I read this? The High House in the Oh. The High House in the Mist, which is the House of Spectres. Okay. So, the Yuletide Festival, the Terrible Old Man. In a place like Kingsport, far from urban culture and modern mores. Alright. Oh yeah. God, I forgot how this game plays. Completely. Let's go. Let's go, people! The outsider has a conversation request, which is the one thing I noticed as soon as I loaded into the game. It just popped up. The outsider would like to have a word. So, okay. Yeah, this character wants to have a conversation with you. And it's about the recent event. You see a hint of unrest in the creature's movements when you are near. How are you faring recently? The creature observes you with puzzled eyes. Why do you ask? We share the same journey, isn't it a natural question to ask? Forgive me, I'm not much accustomed to the notion of sharing. Continues with a note of shyness in his unearthly voice. I am fine. Good to hear. Although the amber eyes behind the rags glint with expectation, the creature remains silent as a corpse. Why do you cover your face with rags? Are you a leper? Even the sick have some idea of what is false within them. Although I've come to accept the painful truth of being a monster, I yet have no clue as to the nature of my extraordinary condition. Oh. I prefer a man in the shape of a monster than a monster in the shape of a man. I don't know which is the thing. Yeah, whatever. You watch the creature weigh in your words. As do I, stranger, as do I. Oh, interesting. Let's go. Oh yeah, I should probably... I think I haven't enough. Should I? I mean, if I'm going to be fighting, it's probably a good idea. Let's hire Eduardo. Yep. I need you to fight. I need you for a fight. Do you already have a Oh. Oh, really? It's because I've got the other guy with me. Oh well. Yeah, because of this guy. Oh well. Only downside is, Eduardo has a gun. Whereas this guy only has a bat. Whatever. It'll be fine, maybe. Okay, if we're going to the House of Spectres, I need to go far away. I also don't think I have any camping supplies anymore, which is a bit of an issue. Oh well, never mind. Right. There's the warehouse. Oh god, there's so many things. Distillery. The fuck? Oh right, I had to consume a ration. So good, I have like 13 cans. Wrath sack! Nice. Holy crap, that's so far away. I keep forgetting it doesn't ask. No. It never asks, are you sure you want to travel here? What? On your travels, you pass through an area filled with nerve mushrooms. The ugly growths sprout from every crevice like cancerous tumours. An abysmal odour assaults your nose, followed by symptoms of vertigo. It's too late to turn back. Leave the area as fast as you can. You hold your breath and run as far as you can, but the invisible spores of the alien fungi, soon fill your lungs. The world begins to pulsate with dazzling colours you've never seen before. Your body hits the ground, yet you feel nothing. In your last moments of consciousness, all you can see or feel are the colours. Oh, fuck me, I'm spore-ridden. Oh, great. When you come to your senses, you are certain something is not quite right. Your mouth tastes like animal carcass and your bones feel like glass. What does that mean? Temporary. Phew! Okay, that's fine. That could be so much worse. Due to the mushroom spores infesting your lungs, you are having difficulties in breathing. Great, I have negative physique. Oh, whoops, I got a map. Cool. I guess we'll just continue on our way. A red-haired sweaty man is running towards you in terror. Combat. A red-haired sweaty man. Oh, it's not combat. A red-haired sweaty man approaches you in a seemingly miserable state of being. From the look of his clothes, he may be a sailor or perhaps an immigrant. The man speaks breathlessly in a thick Irish accent. I push them into this. He inhales deeply. Their blood is on my hands now. What are you talking about? Stop scaring me, stop it. Who are you? How could I have known? Seemed to be an old fellow, he did. I said he'd never have time to spend all that gold, but it could change everything for us, for myself and my pals. You must be Keelan. Aye, I am, and I know ye. So you're wandering around looking for me. You're the only one who cares. You have to help me. Your pals? The Boston Rejects we called ourselves. Found each other having some hard time, we did. No work, no money, bellies empty, no chance to return to what we left behind. We were slowly dying, pal. We ain't no thugs, no never. We tried everything, pal. And everything failed us. This country was eating us piece by piece. Tell me more about the gold. We got it from his house in Kingsport. How could I have known? You've got to believe me. No other choice we had. Where is the gold now? He answers in a hysterical shout. The gold is gone. We sold it all before we arrived here. To Salvador's cousin. Somewhere near Innsmouth. He's not hunting us for the gold. He wants us. He wants our souls. His eyes start about fearfully. Kingsport, I wish I had known. The legend is true. There it is. Oh, whoa. Oh boy. This is where I'll be glad I have sanity. Because something's gonna happen and I'm gonna lose some. Kingsport, the legend was true. Oh, combat. Really? Ah, fuck me. Grand. Great. Can I just leave? I don't really want to fight. Withstow. Wow, that's a lot of sanity loss. Holy crap. Are they only going to go after Keelan? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure they're only after him. Never. Yep. Maybe this was supposed to happen. Yeah, okay, they're off after Keelan. Oh god. There's no point in us doing anything, I would say. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is the fact of... like, anything I can loot? No. I'm slightly worried about sanity loss. She's at 50! How? And I lost 6, I think. Yeah, I did. Son of a bitch. Just defend. New turn begins. Keelan loses sanity. And yep, it's nothing but the spectres. They're only gonna go after him, I hope. I really hope they're not gonna fight us. Please. I just realised Keelan, we didn't get to players. Yeah, he's dead. There's no way he's surviving. I'm just slightly scared. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Leave this one alone, we'll talk to him. Whew. Okay, good. My god. That gave me angst. Fuck you. Successfully vanquished all enemies. No, we didn't. We just stood by and watched as Keelan got killed. Yep, my sanity is below 20. Great. Look at. The lifeless body of Keelan is frozen in a state of eternal agony. He became the last member of the Boston Rejects to fall to the cutlasses of the Shadow Beings. Oh, so the Boston Stabber. No, Boston. Arkham Stabber. It is, it's nothing but spirits. Oh. I need to smoke up again, I guess. Can I? Fuck, I've had enough cigs for a day. No! Thankfully I have a lot of this. I think I'd rather use the whiskey. Wait, why is it... why is nothing sorted? Where is the whiskey? There it is. Because it's 8 to 10 sanity. Oh, use on me. I'm addicted to alcohol. Son of a bitch. I am tough though, fearless. Oh. The character is unperturbed by terrifying phenomena and feels a higher confidence. That's quite nice. Why did I lose health though? Character. So what does... yeah, intoxicated means I lose something. Is it senses? Yeah, I think it's that. Verba derelicta. Oh, that's... yeah. So addiction to alcohol. Oh. Does that matter then? I don't think it does. Like, yes, I'm addicted, but I don't care. It's better than being crazy. So leave this one behind, we will talk to him. We're not even close to the House of Spectres. Jesus. Ah, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. We're never gonna get there before I go crazy and lose my mind. Not at all. Oh, Mafia? Wait, why is it the Mafia? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh god. Carrion dog. I'm just gonna run. Really much. Of course. I can literally make it as far as, but I can't run. Bullshit. Right, if I focus, then I should have... Oh, maybe I could have gone on there, but it wasn't blue. Whoops. Well, there he goes. Of course. Why are the mob attacking us? Oh, actually, they're not the mob, they're just headhunters. You can leave as well. I'm gonna be the only one left. Please say I go first. I'm probably not going to. I'm not that lucky. High reaction. Literally everything. Oh, this is great. Great. Well, thankfully he can't shoot me. Never mind. Whatever, I'm out. I should have done that first. So, angst acquired. I don't know what the hell that means. Cool. What the shit? Right, okay. Oh. Okay. Repulsive. Dialogue with companions suffers a drawback. Automatic disfavor and has a -2 to sex appeal. Grand. Abstain from combat for a certain time period causes... Oh, shit. Mania becomes active if characters afflicted with mania. The negative effects become more likely to emerge. Fearful. The loss of sanity caused by horror checks increased. Distracted? At the absence of experience gain and journal entries. Oh, fuck off. All future experience point accumulation suffers a -25% penalty. Dependent. All addiction decreases. Critical failure chance increases. Attached. Wait, so the loss and departure of companions and henchmen causes sanity loss. In such a case, the madness check value increases by 20%. Additionally, dialogue choices that result in a disfavor causes sanity loss. I'm gonna just go with depressed. I don't care. Less experience, go for it. That's the well, that's the least bad. So that's what angst is. Okay. It gives you, well, negative experience, essentially. Great. Cool. Yeah, let's continue. Oh, that sucked. We barely made it. Like any distance. You realise on your journey that some things are going awry. It seems as if someone is sucking the light out of Arkham, or you may as well have ventured into a shroud of darkness instead. Soon you're condemned to a terrifying blackness, as if you were blinded. Light up your lantern. When lit... I lost sanity? Fuck you! When lit, your lantern sheds light on the ebony curtain with a bright halo, and not a moment too soon you hear a snarl of anger or pain. When you look carefully, you sight many small silhouettes in the darkness moving away from the light you're casting. You keep walking and finally clear the supernatural cloak of darkness, acknowledging that in a world without light, you can even miss the gloominess of Arkham's interminably dimmed skies. Great. I lost 5 fucking sanity. Everything causes sanity loss. Isn't it great? You keep doing that. I don't mean to pick up the cigs. I want to just smoke. Just let me smoke. How much does whiskey recover? 7 to 10? Hell yes. I'm already addicted to alcohol, so it doesn't even matter. Not at this point. Cool. It didn't really consume much kerosene though, so I'm thankful of that. Alright, well we're at the House of Spectres. The Mysterious Crag. Oh. Yeah, this is a spooky place. I'm just trying to think, I got 4 XP. Oh, I would have got 5 experience. Okay. Oh god, I was going to say frame rate doesn't seem to be great here. Sheesh. Let's go in, I guess. Oh god. So the closer you come to this enigmatic house out in the middle of nowhere, the more you are filled with overwhelming dread. A chorus of angry whispers reaches your ears. You can almost make out the sound of cursing. Knock on the door. Oh, I can't use the numpad. At your first touch, the door opens as if the house is aware of your presence. You sense something beyond the threshold, shrouded in the impenetrable darkness, filling every crevice of this dismal house. Two small dots pierce you from the darkness. A voice, aged and brooding, separates itself from the chorus of cursing whispers. You wouldn't have found me home if you wasn't looking for it. I know the stabber of Arkham is inside, or should I say, stabbers. You come to my house with rather... The eyes flicker sinisterly. Grave accusations, I reckon you must have evidence to back them up. Pardon me. Because by the old tradition I have every right to question your judgment, you better know the facts that led you here, or there will be consequences. You feel a malignant hunger being directed at you. Let me check my notes first. Ye better. Okay, so... What did our journal actually pop up with? We got a few more things from, like, Keelan, I think? Ah, right. That's why I have to go to a distillery. Right. The House of Spectres. That's just the leads. Well, it says the legend be true. So I'm guessing the legend is the... Is it the house in the mist? Nestled atop a lofty crag in Kingsport is a quaint cottage with grey-peaked roof floating above the feathery morning mist which rises up from the ocean, as if it was a boat lost in a mystical and primeval impalpability. Okay. Other gods. Wait. His name is listed among the reticent locals as the Terrible Old Man. That's a story as well. There it is. Rumors abound about the So there's that. According to local legend, the captain and his crew discovered an ageless city before the time of Atlantis. I'm just, like, trying to read all this as fast as I can. So Kingsport is a fairly important part of it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I got experience. That's all that matters. Can I read through all the others? Oh, nothing useful. Alright. What kind of person would make a home of this squalid abode in the middle of such Cimmerian dreariness? A question not easily answered by one of sound mind, but perhaps it is someone who finds reprieve in dismal solitude. Fair enough. Okay, so it's the door opens with a sharp creak and the voice is heard once again. Oh look, 'tis the little tattletale. Willing to answer me questions now, are ye? Fair enough. Shall we begin? From where hails the slaughterer? Ah, okay. So yeah, it's basically asking me questions. Kingsport. After a brief silence, the voice is heard again. You're not completely clueless, eh? I thought it said spank me. Speak me this. Whose blood has been spilled? Wait, so it's... Keelan, Eduardo, Salvador, Aiden. No. Abel, Julian, Keelan, Salvador. So it's 2. Belong to that wretched lot in life, but remembered afterwards, eh? Speak me this. What instrument was used? Pirate cutlasses. Okay. Aye, with cutlasses they were slain. Now say, why did the slaughterer kill? To reclaim his stolen gold? In retribution for his stolen gold, they burned down his house in Kingsport. Retribution! Once I knew a mate who became lustful upon seeing gold, got all wet and slobbery, if you know what I mean. That shiny thing plants a dark desire in men's hearts, eh? Speak me this. What is the true name of the slaughterer? Wait. Eh? It's none of these. I don't have that information. Sometimes 'tis wise to hide what you know, and sometimes 'tis wise to admit that you don't. Speak me this then. What name does the slaughterer go by? There we go. The Terrible Old Man. The door creaks as it opens fully. You can see no one, but the voice is heard once again. Come in, cabin boy. We enter the House of Spectres. Whew. Do I get attacked? Or is it fucking Jesus? Wait. You're done with this place, eh? Go, you bastards. Oh! The man you see before you is none other than the queer old man you spotted talking at his bag in the Old Eel. Good, good, still here now. Now aren't you ashamed of accusing an old gentleman like myself of such a foul deed? He gives out a disturbingly vulgar laugh. Heh, that's fooling with your cabin boy. Cabin boy. I always enjoyed some good old manslaughter. It gives a kind of relief, you know? Taking an adversary out of the game, one less bastard to worry about, makes the bloody world a nicer place for a sea dog like me. But myself wasn't behind the slaughter of those wretches. He points at the spectre floating nearby. It was Cheating Logan Dawkins and the other scum. See, I was their captain once, but they stopped listening to me a long while ago. Up until this bloody moment, they've been talking my head off, greedy bastards they are. Asking about their share all the time, the gold that I promised, the gold that I never gave. But they were fools, you know? There are things that every bloody sea dog keeps in mind, like you better know the ship what you're boarding. Like your captain's orders may mean your death. 'Tis a tough trade and we set sail knowing that. So when things go ugly, we real sailors don't pure like that sissy over there what thinks himself a bloody corsair. The spectre continues to gaze at the old man with a silent, burning hatred. What? The old man addresses the entity as if it has just spoken. Oh, shut that bloody trap of yours, Dawkins. Your pals are all gone now, and look how weak you are. It seems those grumpy old dogs have other plans for you, and who knows? Perhaps for myself too. Nodens might even allow me to enter the Turquoise Palace. After all, I belong to the sea more than any place else. Okay. So why does that one remain? Point to the last spectre. The Trouble Old Man glances at the faded shadow that was once Cheating Logan Dawkins and spits at his feet. The thick phlegm passes right through the spectre's feet to spatter the floorboards. 'Tis simple. He hates me even more than he loves his gold. He's still hoping to get me, but look at the useless scum. A jellyfish is more dangerous than Dawkins now. He should have left with his friends. So, you think the murders are over now, with Keelan dead and all? You know what, cabin boy? I never liked it in this rotten city, so no one can hold me here. My damned crew are gone except Dawkins, and he's in no state to pick his own teeth, let alone be stabbing a fellow. So I reckon we can say the bloodshed is over. Yet, the old man grins, there is still much blood to be spilled in this damn place, and I can't say I envy you. The other spectres are gone? Like they should have been gone a long time ago, right at the day of the whirlpool. But I know those bastards. The grudge they held against the thieves was deep. Oh. So deep they stayed even after the gold was gone, constantly bending my ear to find those thieving wretches. He suddenly changes his tone. Stab the thieves, we say, cut their throats, spill their water, hang 'em from the mizzenmast. Now 'tis all silent. 'Tis finally silent. You see the longing rise in the old man's eyes, like still water on a windless night. Okay. Nodens? I remember you mentioning him before. Then you know he's the Lord of the Deep. The seas of the world belonged to Nodens, until the world was ruined by the old gods. Now those things, for the first time you read fear in the old man's eyes. They corrupt and shatter and devour until little animals like us can find no place to belong or simply be. The sleeper is awake now. He spells the name in an alien tongue. Cthulhu. And he walks in between all these strange realms. The cult also seems to worship this Cthulhu. Is that what rules over Arkham? I can sense Cthulhu's presence here like I can smell gunpowder from 100 yards away. And I'll tell you one thing, the former is by far the more dangerous. Gunpowder will grant you a clean death, but the great old ones, the things they do to your mind, they rape your will and torture your hopes. Speaking of which, I better take my leave. You asked me about the Dismal Man before. Is he a servant of Cthulhu? Oh, did I? My mind isn't what it used to be, cabin boy. This fellow you mentioned, he must be a nasty one, eh? then perhaps you're right. Gods have uses for such messengers and envoys, if himself is one of those. If the world was destroyed, what are we doing here? Oh, that is a bloody riddle, isn't it? An intriguing, but also a terrible, terrible riddle. One for which I am happy to not have an answer. Mayhap I once had one, who knows? I see. Another thing. I don't scrabble up the ranks to captain just to answer to a cabin boy. Make it quick. I plan to set sail shortly.